obvious to me how amazing of an in-game leader he is, and just a leader of the team, you know?
Right.
He can spot deficits in his team and fix them. He's not afraid to say what's wrong. He's not afraid to say they're not the best team in the world, and he doesn't give his players false confidence, which is something that I think is really important.
And the thing about Fallen, I mean, you talk about him being this in-game leader. We talk about Zeus having this loud, boisterous manner about him as a sort of leader outside of the game. Brazil has proven time and time again that they are a fiery bunch down there when things start to turn one way or the other.
They sure are, and they play on those emotions, right? But so does Astralis. I mean, the most terrifying player I have ever played with was Glaive. I mean, I wouldn't dare say anything against him because he would just rip your head off if you tried to. So let's not forget that Fallen is going up against probably the best in-game leader in the entire world, which is Glaive. So there's definitely a lot of mind games going on in this game.
I mean, we're talking about two problem solvers driving here on opposite ends of the roadway, because these guys, for everything that they're able to do within these crunch moments, this is how they adapt. This is how they come together, and that's why they're so successful on both sides.
Exactly. It's just Glaive is doing it.
There's storylines, this, that, and the other, or we could let them do the talking themselves. We're going to take a deeper look into who is Fallen, what's going on in the MIBR camp, and you know who's going to be there with him? It's going to be Phelps.
Bringing Zeus, Taco, and Phelps back, the approach to the game didn't change much, you know, on how we played this before. They kind of grew up in the same Counter-Strike school that we did. Like we understood the game the same way since the beginning, so it's easier to understand some of the ideas we have going through the rounds and taking the decisions. And with the Americans, it was a different history because they would think on some occasions differently than we would, and it doesn't mean that one is better than the other, but it's just different. And in the game, normally you want everyone on the same page, you want everyone doing something with the same purpose at the same timing, which is something very important in Counter-Strike. Having Phelps into the team, it's great again, and I think Phelps changed a lot since the last time we were together, and he had some time to be even leading his last team, so he was trying to learn some captain skills and trying to lead the team to victories, and I think that helped him develop some different ideas about the game as well. And Phelps initially was a very aggressive player. He kind of mirror himself on the way Fair played the game before, like taking those duels, being the decisive player for the team. And when he had to play for us, he had to completely change his gameplay, because you just can't have two players doing the same role into the team, and he had to assemble himself with different ideas. And nowadays, what I see from Phelps is he's kind of doing what Mages did for Astralis, like filling the role on whatever the team needs, and I feel that he's much more comfortable doing those things now. Like I can see from this early experience on those practices before the major that some of the positions he would hate before, now he really has a good feeling playing on it. He really understands what he has to do, and he's really learning something new every game and studying opponents and getting to know how to perform better. So I'm very excited about what Phelps can do to this team, because he's a key piece for the team, and if Phelps plays well, it means we're gonna have a better chance to win every time.
And don't let that confuse you, because just as the numbers shown there for Phelps weren't necessarily
Hello guys.
Hi, fucking friends.
We will make them regret this day. Throw in the flashbang. Let's throw in a grenade. Smoke.
But it's one more inside of the A.
Help. Help. Thank you very much.
Very low HP.
Grenade.
Thanks. Ah, tá vivo também.
Sim, nada.
Together we can do this.
Maybe they push on the middle.
Let's throw in the flashbang. Flashbang. Molotov. Grenade out.
Go.
On B, push.
Three on side, yeah. Last one on A. Nice. Good job.
No more talking. Now we fight. Throw in smoke. Let's throw in the flashbang. Flashbang. Throw in the flashbang.
What? He's on the backs, on the middle. Backs. Your left side, purple. No, on the backs. I don't know the name. Cement or something like that.
Wait,
On the cement.
Wait, orange.
Down you, down.
Car. Just one in A.
Throw in smoke.
Take the bomb and go plant.
Throw in the flashbang.
White box.
Smoke.
Orange. 1 low HP.
I'm throwing fire.
Go away.
Sorry, Hans.
It's only 1B.
Let's throw in the flashbang. Planted.
Nice. Mid one. Last.
Flashbang. This is what we have been working for. Smoke! Throw in the flashbang! One throw in the flashbang. One throw in a grenade!
Highway.
Throw in smoke! Throw in fire!
White box.
And cut.
Smoke!
Go, It's
Smoke!
okay.
Now is the time. Smoke! Flashbang! Smoke! Grenade! Let's throw in a grenade!
Ah, city! You
Go, go, go!
Anyone me? I don't know.
car and inside. Car.
I'm planting the bomb.
Boost orange.
Even.
Boost orange. Boost.
City. Car.
Orange. Boost.
If you made
I
a
told
boost, they
you.
know it's two guys there. It's stupid at that.
One more from city. Mid.
Pick no. Job. Well, Russian be flashing, got him.
Let's go, my brother.
Go ventrum. Look blocker.
Throw in a flashbang.
Want the boost?
Kurde, pierwszy flash był, a nie. Boost ventrum.
No way.
Throw in fire.
One mid right.